Come on. It didn't go live? Did this just go live? It did. YouTube, you mother... Sorry, guys. I'm going to try not to start this off with a cuss because I don't know if I was on this whole time. I hit go live. I look over at my other screen after I get going and I'm not live. What the F, YouTube? I hit go live. It was going live. I showed my picture. It showed my screen. But then I go back and it's not. Fuck you, YouTube. Sorry, way to start off, guys. But I've been talking, and now I find out I'm not even live. Am I live now? Now it's saying my bitrate is lower. It is not. My bitrate is exact. Jeez, I even tested my stream and everything real quick. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, so I will start over. Yay! So, let's start over. Yay! All right. The Epstein release today was an absolute cluster. Look at these little pictures here. Everybody waving. Look what I got. I said, Jesus, who thought this was a good idea? This is not something to be all giggly over, acting like they won the lottery. Huge boondoggle for the Trump administration. I was butt tired, up reading, trying to watch some Bobby Poff gaming here, and for the love of hell, I was like, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm tired. I've had a long day. Good stream earlier. I am butt tired. Got to look at my brother's van tomorrow. But my brain, 3 of my tracks are going, you ain't going to sleep. This is going on in your head. You're not even sitting and relaxing watching the gaming. So, okay, I'm going to do live. And now YouTube just started me off, man, by not living me when it was supposed to. It was scheduled. It started my live 8 minutes after for some reason, after I was already going, after it said I was live. That happened the other night, too. Weird. But yeah, this is a clusterfuck. This is the first big misstep of the Biden administration, of the Trump administration. This is Biden level fuck up. Who signed off on this? This guy, Tony Kinnett. Let's see here. This is not a quote from her, but Pam Bondi, we're releasing the first of the Epstein files tomorrow. That is what she said on Jared C. Waters the other night. Americans, cool, then we'll get to read them. Bondi, well, actually, you get to see a fun little photo shoots of conservative personalities and influencers holding a binder. Not just conservative. Jack Cernovich is here. He's not a Trump person. And Liz Wheeler and stuff. Come on. Some of these people. That's Chaya Rychek there. The only one I'm going to give a little credit to is, I mean, come on. Don't stand her. She's a little bit not too unserious there, but they're all smiling here. Look at this. Yay, look what I got. I got a prize. This is a bad optics. This is not something to be giggly over or something. At least Jack. Look at that. That's the most serious looking mother frigger there. Good on you, Jack. I mean, even he's looking like, oh, I got a little piece. Oh, I got this. And then she's all Chaya, if that's you, please don't be. God, this is bad optics. Bad optics. No, you leave me alone, Jax. My cat's now trying to attack me. This is horrible optics. Just dumb. I wanted to be getting ready to go to bed or relax just watching a little gaming, but I can't walk by this. This is stupid. I hope Trump is up right now. Knowing the energy he's got, he is chewing somebody's butt right now. Well, besides Melania's maybe, but he is chewing nails and pissed as hell right now, I'll bet. I am hoping by the time I wake up and get my treatments done for my lungs, I'm hoping I hear of something fixing this crap. Now, there is reports coming out now. Tony Kinnett, don't get me wrong, I like most of those in the photos. A few are friends of mine. Releasing the files like this is, so it's a little photo op. Cringe, childish, not at all how a list of S abusers should be released. This should be a simple online post via the DOJ. Presto, done. Yes. Yes, I agree. 100%. But there is reports now coming out that FBI is withholding this. Gunther Eagleman, I saw Benny Johnson reported this. But I'm going to give Tim, like I said, if YouTube did happen to be running this when it was lying to me. Sorry if I'm repeating. But Tim just had a daughter. Congratulations, Tim. And Tim, I have some issues with Tim, but I do think Tim is by far a very, very good at his job and well worth paying attention to. But breaking, the FBI New York appears to have gone rogue. AG letter says FBI New York is withholding critical Epstein documents. I'm hearing thousands of pages, audio and video recordings. I think that's what Benny Johnson's quoting and a bunch of other people are saying too. Let's see. This after reports the FBI was secretly destroying Epstein documents. I mentioned this a couple days ago in my streams, that this is going on, and I'm like, dude, I actually posted on X. If you scan down, you'll find my post on X about it. Where I'm like, if this is true, there need to be arrests. And I hope to gods that Bondi and Cash didn't just ignore that and weren't taking that seriously. But yeah, after reports the FBI was secretly destroying FBI Epstein documents, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. Now this is a letter. Like I said, you can find this shared. Gunther Eagleman has it. I think it's actually on Pam Bondi's X. I think it's on Benny Johnson and a bunch of people. I think Fox News has this. Okay, this is from Pam Bondi's office, before midnight, yesterday, 27th. Dear Director Patel, before you came into office, I requested the full, complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In response to this request, I received approximately 200 pages of documents, which consisted primarily of flight logs. Pam, why didn't you say that last night on Jesse Waters? You should have told people what it was. So maybe we had an expectation of this mess. You hyped it up. You said it's going to be sickening. Even when Lena Haba came out and said, this is sick stuff you're going to see. But there's this shit? So did she not review this? Or did she know this is all she had? And she still kind of let people salivate there's going to be something else, that we were actually going to get justice. Either way, misstep. And I'm betting Trump, knowing him, is really pissed right now. And I'm going to bet Bondi's hearing a little bit of it. Maybe even Patel. Doesn't look good for you, Cash, that this happened. If they were destroying stuff and you guys did not take it seriously, shit. I received approximately 200 pages of documents that I hope you read, which consisted primarily of flight logs, Epstein's list of contacts, and a list of victims' names and phone numbers. Shit that has been released already. Stuff we knew. I repeatedly questioned whether this was a full set of documents responsive to my request. It was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we had received the full set of documents. Okay, let me stop here. I've got to give Pam a what the fuck. You really believed 200 documents was everything to do with Epstein? I'm dumb. I'm an auto mechanic from the Midwest. I'm so stupid, I still live in the cluster F state of Illinois. But for the love of God, I would have known that 200 pages, I'd be going, what the hell? This is not everything. I would have known right away. 200 pages? How long have you been an attorney general, Pam? Doing all the stuff you did in Florida? You can't tell me just some of your Florida cases didn't have way more than 200 pages. You actually thought 200 pages was it? God help me, you better not. Or I would be hoping that Trump would remove you from office tonight. I'm hoping there's some other explanation about to come out. I received full documents late yesterday, this is before or after Jesse Waters. I learned from a source that the FBI field office in New York was in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to investigation and indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, fuck request. You are the boss. You order these assholes. And if they don't do it, you have U.S. Marshals down there arresting them. You have somebody higher than them arresting them now. We should wake up in the morning, or I should be able to go over to Fox News or CNN or Newsmax or even PMSNBC, and I should see right now tonight, live, raiding the FBI in New York, or raiding these FBI guys' houses since they have no problem going after everybody else, with guns drawn. We should be raiding their houses, raiding their business, their shop, their offices right now, if this is true. There should be actual, on-camera, public arrests, and then actual public trials of these people. I want jail time if this is true. Was in possession of 1,000 pages released. blah, blah, the indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files. When you and I spoke yesterday, you were just as surprised as I was to learn of this new information. Now, I'll give Cash a little bit of a grace here because, Jesus, he just got in the job. You don't just walk into the FBI and know everything going on. You don't, that's just not going to happen. Sorry, I got to do something real quick here on my computer. There we go. So you don't get to know everything instantly. And maybe he just got his feet in the ground, but I hope that they were taking this seriously overnight. Maybe when they were also hearing that they were destroying documents, we may never now know a lot of the people involved with Epstein. If they were actually destroying documents, that may all be gone. Yeah. Just like Epstein ended himself. You know, power went out, all the cameras happened to go, all of them, including backup. All the guards fell asleep. Somehow a paper sheet. Even the medical examiners don't really believe that crap. It's highly unlikely. Yeah. Everybody was moved out of that wing earlier that day somehow. You're surprised I was to learn of this new information by 8 a.m. tomorrow, February 28th. That is 8 a.m. That is East Coast time, I'm betting. So that is 8 a.m. their time is 7 my time. So 5 hours from now, from when I'm making this at 2:05 a.m., we should be seeing something. By 8 a.m. tomorrow, February 28th, the FBI will deliver the full and complete Epstein files. Yeah, what they haven't destroyed. If they didn't do it already, lady, what makes you think they're going to do it now? Including all records, documents, audio and video recordings, and materials related to Epstein and his clients. Regardless of how such information was obtained, there will be no withholdings or limitations to my or your access. You're their boss, so is Patel. They already ignored you. Arrest them. There should be no letters. They should have been down there right away arresting these people. The Department of Justice will ensure that any public disclosure of these files will be done in a manner to protect the privacy of victims and in accordance with the law, as I have done my entire career as a prosecutor. But you didn't realize there should be more than 200 pages? Now, everybody knew he had cameras. You didn't think, hey, where are these recordings? Come on, Pam, do better. I am also directing you to conduct an immediate investigation. No, fuck that. I should also say, I am also directing you to immediately arrest every prick involved in this, into why my order to the FBI was not followed. Gee, I wonder why. They're deep state and they're protecting people. Same people that helped Jeffrey, let him off himself. You will deliver to me a comprehensive report of your findings and proposed personnel action within 14 days. 14 fucking days. 14 fucking days? Now, wait a minute. It is easy to know chain of command, know who your order was going to and who was in charge of this shit. You should be walking into New York's office at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whenever they open. You should be walking in that damn door and go, I want Joe, Bob, Jimmy, and Kelly here now. They're under arrest. You know who did it. Chain of command. You know who got that, who was supposed to set this for release. So what the hell, 14 days? There should be arrests. I appreciate immediate attention to this important matter. I know that we are both committed to transparency for the American people. I look forward to continuing to work with you to serve our president and our country. Sincerely, Pamela Bondi. Pam, this is badly worded. There should be arrests this morning. You do not get to ignore the head of the FBI. And, come on, look who this is. DOJ, Office of the Attorney General, the top dog. You don't give grace when they ignore you and hide shit from you. This is Biden level crap. So if this is true, and like I said, a lot of people are posting this. This is everywhere. I said Gunther Eagleman, I follow him a lot. Posts a lot of good stuff. But if they're withholding this, like I said, withholding them, I'm betting they've also destroyed many documents. Yeah, just like we were hearing the other day. This is it. 14 days is stupid. That 8 a.m. thing, there should be federal marshals or whatever walking in. I don't care if you have to send Walker, Texas damn Ranger down there. Send Chuck Norris in. Arrest every prick who's supposed to have sent this to you. You cannot have these in the FBI. Jeez Louise. This is just a cluster. Yeah? Like I said to Paulina Luna, this stinks. First misstep from the Trump administration. They better fix it fast. God damn. I don't want to be on long, but I just want to come on and just... Every one of these smiling... I'm sorry. Even if that is some of the people I like from some of their social media stuff and people I follow, but screw you. If you are giggly like this, do better. Think about it. I said, I'm giving Jack the most credit because he was not bouncing around, acting all giggly, and he was posting afterwards pretty seriously. Go look up Jack Poso. He was posting pretty seriously about this crap. He was not a happy camper. So let's see what's going on, see if anybody's posting still tonight. Oh, actually, I got a little video of this too. Now, there may be an ad because I was just throwing this up. I didn't have time to go look it up for it on my Rumble, which I have ad-free. So there may be an ad here. I didn't even sign in. This is just whatever. So, okay. This is from Jesse Waters about 5 hours ago. So, Jesse is doing a little chit-chatting about this. I saw she was on with Mark Levin, but I didn't have time to pull that one up. I might hunt for it here in a second, but here, let me unmute. And I will have to stop. It is Fox News. I am definitely doing news here, and it's fair use, but just in case. But this is what happened earlier.
Time, Attorney General Pam Bondi said this.
Yeah. What you're going to see
this is last night.
Hopefully tomorrow is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. But it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, so why were you kind of acting like we were going to see sick stuff or see shit that is actually going to bring justice? She said the flight logs and stuff, but you shouldn't have padded it. You shouldn't have padded it, Pam.
So we were looking today to find out more about why the government's been so suspiciously protective of Jeffrey Epstein. This afternoon, a bunch of conservative influencers left a meeting at the White House with binders that said the Epstein files, phase 1.
Photo op.
Once the binders were opened, people were able to see flight records and Epstein's Rolodex and a list of masseuses. The masseuses' names were blacked out, and the information from the flight logs wasn't new. Neither was the Rolodex.
Nope.
When we began to feel duped, Pam Bondi released a letter that says, basically, I was duped too.
Yeah.
In the letter addressed to FBI Director Kash Patel, Bondi basically says, I asked you for the full and complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein. I received 200 pages of documents. I asked if these were all the documents, and the FBI said yes.
Huh.
Late yesterday, I learned from a source...
But like I said, you really thought, Pam, after your years of service, that 200 pages was it. Everybody and their cousin's cat's earthworm's best buddy knows that he had video and audio tapes of everything. You didn't notice, hey, 200 pages is it, and there's no tapes at all for me to review or anybody under me to review. That's it, 200 pages, huh? Pam, do better. You just made Trump look bad.
The FBI field office in New York was in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and the indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the evidence of these files. Bondi's demanding by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning that the FBI deliver everything to her office.
Just under 5 hours from now.
Including all records, audio, video recordings.
You ain't going to get it now. I think it's destroyed,
Epstein.
a lot of it.
And she ensures DOJ will disclose everything. And she's directing Patel to begin an immediate investigation.
Okay, now, I don't want to tinfoil hat it, but I'm up late. I'm tired. I'm going to do a little tinfoil hatting. What if Pam is kind of deep state-ish? She can say right now, oh, I'm going to release everything, I swear. Yeah, after the FBI had time to destroy this crap. We may never see any names or real people go down now. What did they destroy? I wonder who will they leave and get thrown under the bus? Will they leave anybody? Will they just destroy it all? We will not possibly know now what they destroyed. Soon as if we were all hearing, hey, the FBI is destroying shit, as crazy as this has all been, Pam and Cash should have had somebody there watching these assholes right then. New York and Washington aren't that far apart. You could have got somebody there. Or you got to have somebody in New York, some federal marshals or U.S. marshals, somebody you can trust. You get them over there, hanging over their shoulders going, you ain't destroying shit. We're going to watch every shredder. We're going to watch every keystroke. And by the way, FBI does have keystroke loggers. They will know who did what and when if they want to. Yeah, there is that thing where they can tell everything you typed. And who did it, their sign-ins, all this. This is the FBI, for God's sake. So somebody should be caught. But Walker, Texas Ranger and his buddies should already have been there as soon as somebody even mentioned they might be destroying this crap. Because, I'm sorry, so what, Pam, you didn't think with all this fight against it and hiding this shit that somebody might just try destroying this stuff? Then when somebody mentions, hey, they're destroying shit. I am a little worried about Pam. I don't know. I know I may be kicking too far. Maybe I'm just too tired. But I am a teeny bit worried about Pam. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Into why the FBI isn't following orders. So who's in charge at the New York FBI field office? Who's withholding Epstein docs?
Should be in jail in the morning.
James Dennehy is running the show there. There he is. This is the guy who emailed his whole staff to dig in after Trump took office.
Yeah.
And don't forget that James Comey's daughter is an assistant U.S. attorney for the Southern District of...
And once again, you heard the FBI was destroying shit, knowing these people were there and nobody was there to watch them or go, excuse me, you're done for the day, you're going home, you are not allowed in the building. Nobody did a damn thing. I don't even want to say this. I know I'm going to catch hell for this. And by the morning, 5 hours from now, this may all be taken care of. Pam may be going, we got it all, we're releasing tons of shit. But I got these worries. Something stinks. I'm starting to get this little stink that we may never see it all now. These people, as soon as that guy said to dig in against the Trump administration, he should have been fired. One of the first things Cash did when he was sworn in, he's going to go, oh, by the way, that asshole's over there is fired. And Comey's daughter, you're fired. Out. Done. Or at least you're on leave. And by the way, your clearances are all canceled. All your passwords, everything done. We're shutting them off. You can do that instantly. These people shouldn't have been allowed. If they are saying they're automatically going to go against the Trump administration, what the hell were they doing there?
New York, she worked on the Epstein and Maxwell cases. She's kind of new in this. Epstein was facing sex trafficking charges in Lower Manhattan. Where's all that paperwork? The FBI seized computers, surveillance videos, banking records, file
Pam thought 200 pages was it.
From all of Epstein's properties in New Mexico, the Virgin Islands, Palm Beach, and in New York. The Justice Department also gave Epstein a sweetheart non-prosecution deal 17 years ago. Where are those files? The Bureau of Prisons. Where are those files? You remember where Epstein killed himself?
Come on. I am a human lawn dart. I can smell shit, and I'm smelling it. Something stinks. Why were these people left in the building digging against the president? What the shit is going on?
I asked Bill Barr about that, why everything seemed to go wrong that night.
When I first heard all the information and all the coincidences here, I was suspicious.
What were the coincidences? I mean, those were a lot of coincidences.
Well, one of the cameras was at...
This is back when he was killed, you know. Or when he offed himself. So yeah, let's get by that. I might hit an ad, so if I do, I'm sorry. Because I am not signed in on anything.
My EMT source said he was on the scene immediately to pull Epstein's body out to the morgue. And when he got to the cell, he saw 7 people there touching Epstein's body and moving stuff around.
Wonder why.
Trump did say during the campaign he'd release these files, so it's not like this came out of the blue. Jeffrey Epstein did act as an informant to the FBI. Is the Bureau embarrassed? Is the Bureau embarrassed that they let hundreds of young victims down? This was all happening right under everyone's noses. Epstein was probably an intelligence asset, rumored to be working with
Possibly.
the Israelis, maybe this country, probably other countries. Was he a double agent?
Maybe the FBI. By the way, if anybody knows the history of the FBI isn't the squeaky clean thing a lot of people thought it was for a long time. Go look up J. Edgar Hoover. He was a dirty SOB. He kept files. He spied on everybody illegally and kept files for blackmail. So the FBI, Jeffrey Epstein would be right up J. Edgar Hoover's alley doing that shit. So maybe this was the FBI just living their tradition up. Still sending in spies, doing stuff and getting information on people, powerful people, to do what they want when they want. Just saying. It might explain some of the insane, stupid shit our government's done the last 4 years. Or other countries' governments are doing. Just saying. So, I don't know. If you go look up J. Edgar Hoover and the stuff he did, this smacks of a J. Edgar Hoover thing. And yes, everybody, once again, I hope I wake up by the time I get my happy butt out of bed after this long butt day. Well, I can't be in bed too long as I got to work on my brother's van tomorrow. Just got a misfire. Yay. Not fun on a Triton V8 on a van. But yeah, by the time I get up, I hope to hell there's arrests. Pam has all this stuff. She's already waving it to the news. But this big old nose of mine is smelling something bad in the air. At the very least, why the hell did they let these people in the FBI there, knowing it's, Comey's daughter, this asshole head of the department telling, oh, we're going to fight Trump. Fuck you, you're gone. Everybody in there, when they heard they're destroying, why aren't they down there? Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm more unhinged than normal. I'm really tired.
He had dirt on everyone
Ugh.
and a knack for making cash. And he's dead. So the government has no one to protect but themselves.
So yeah, that's the stuff going on, guys. Let me mute that just in case. Sometimes these things will start playing again on you. But yeah, that is some scary poop. Scary. Let's see what's posted here lately. What's next? Trump lies for sharing show us next. Ovarian cancer, huh? What happened to the money? Yeah, okay, we know. A lot of money going all over. And lefties, they've only saved like 1% of anything. Who gives a shit? 1% of a $38 trillion deficit is a lot. Like I said before, it'll set just what they've saved so far, 66 plus billion, would set me, everybody I know up, everybody I've ever met on YouTube, actually met on my urban exploring channels and everything else, anybody in my family, their bubble, I could probably set up at least a quarter of the people in my town for life. Maybe even a couple generations of it. So screw anybody, just a teeny bit of money. It's not consequential. Non-consequential bits add up to consequential, you jackasses. This is only 6 weeks in. Boof. If they actually follow what the path they say, and if they keep going and like this and find this much every, let's say 3 months, that's a fuckload. Math, Democrats, math. It's not 2 plus 2 equals 5. I'm sorry. I needed that. Your face and you find out recess is canceled because a bunch of men are coming to read you stories. Yeah. I'll bet. It's a wonder he got that one past him. Well, of course, he's a big channel. I'm not. I don't know, if you scan down, I think you can find it. It was limited access for a while, but I argued it. I think I got it okayed. I posted the picture of a General Motors 4L60E. That is a transmission. That actually is the transmission that's in my 2007 Chevy Avalanche. So I posted a picture of my transmission. And I said, this is a tranny. They were like, hey, you're up to no good. They said, this is limited and this and that. So I argued with them. I go, what? It's an actual transmission. I listen to the type of transmission. I go, it is in the transmission that is in my 2007 Chevy Avalanche. What? I said, I'm a 30-year ASE Master Tech. What are you talking about? I know it became from blocked to at least limited viewing, so I don't know if it's totally back, but how did he get this through? Big channel. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm really hoping that we wake up in the morning and find that this is fixed. I think even Elon posted about this, but I have to check. Let's see here. Let's find Elon real quick. Elon Musk. Oh, he was right down there. Grok, to understand. It's okay. I got a friend that's using the DeepSeek, whatever, the Chinese one. I don't know if I want to use too much Chinese stuff though. He says it's pretty good, but he's smarter than me. He's got ways to keep from getting into his stuff. Let's see. Some Doge breaking. US GSA reduced IT spending by reduced IT spend by deleting 114,163 unused software licenses. That is somebody. That right there is funneling money. That is a payout. That is somebody funneling money to somebody for favors, or somebody's uncle's cousin's brother, funneling government money to them. That's not an accident. So right there, just that little thing was $9.6 million. And once again, there's going to be a lot of lefties. That's not any money. That's tiny. It's not if you are the one getting a piece of that $9.6 million. Let's say that went to 9 people. That's over $1 million a year. I'd be god dang happy getting $1 million a year, because this was yearly. This was happening. If you were 9 people, hell, if I was one of 18 or 19 people getting $500,000 a year, that's more than most Americans make in years, let alone a year. You could break it down. Let's say there's only 200,000 going to a shitload of people, or 100,000 going to a shitload of people. This is money for favors and going into people's pockets that are buddies, cousins, brothers, uncles, friends, dog's groomer that helped, whatever. You know. Stupid. Let's see. Imagine if you were suddenly appointed AG or head of FBI. You were just thrown on a ship with a hostile crew. Until you appoint some new crew members and figure out the ropes, you can't steer the ship effectively. It's literally impossible. I agree. But the problem is, when these people heard they were destroying documents, they should have been in that office instantly. And if you know the asshole running the New York office could go, we're going to fight Trump. Shit. You work for the Trump. The president's the boss. They should have been removed from that building within minutes. Comey's daughter, definitely removed from that building in minutes. So I agree with Elon on that, but AG Pam Bondi is fighting a leftist culture within DOJ and FBI. Give her a chance. She's not hiding. She's not covering Epstein. She wants the info released. She knows her reputation is on the line. She needs to drop the hammer on the FBI agents who are resisting. And I'm going to answer. There. By 8 a.m., we should see arrests. 100%. She doesn't have the necessary righteous anger for this fight. I agree, but Trump does. And Trump, I bet, is pissed off right now. She's been, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of that. That's nasty. If you were in her shoes and learned an FBI office lied to your face about the Epstein evidence, would you have gone to a fluffer meeting with online influencers, or would you have gone to the office with U.S. Marshals to collect the evidence yourself? Ding, fucking ding, what I just said. Yes, Pam should have done that. If she was able to discern that 200 pages wasn't all the evidence from a multi-decade case with 250 plus victims, and with all the video evidence everybody said was out there, she doesn't have what it takes to go to war with Deep State. I'm going to have to give this guy a like. I agree. No, I agree with Alex here. He's right. Is that a strongly worded letter? Exactly. Ooh. I made fun of it when I read it to you guys. It's not worded right. 14 days? What the hell? Come on. So she lied about releasing files. She worried about getting sued. Whatever. I don't know. It's just, there's too much time here. Give her time. Even Trump is getting blocked by federal judges. I get it, but these weren't blocked by federal judges. These are people under that are she is the boss of, Patel is the boss of. Everybody was saying, hey, they're destroying shit, and my Trump hat got all sweaty walking the dogs earlier. That's why I'm not wearing it, but I'm glad I'm not, because I don't want tinfoil around that. Listen, I may have to start covering this tinfoil here. Are you telling? Oh, yes. Hear this guy back again. This is what I said a little bit ago. Are you telling me you wouldn't have immediately gone to the SDNY office and taken possession of the files? Really? Why are people making excuses for blatant incompetence? I unfortunately agree. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with this person. Smells like somebody decided to placate the thick plebs with a phony baloney release of redacted documents, and that they were already in circulation for years in the hope that the Hicks rubes would go away. No, dum-dum. We were going to see it. This was going to blow up in their faces. It was. It was going to blow up. So I don't think that's it. I think they fucked the pooch. They screwed up. That's just it. So dum-dum here. No. I will agree. No more sternly worded letters, though. I'm not sure what's happening behind the scenes. Hopefully the doors of the New York office will have been kicked in and boarded up by morning. Yes. And the agents responsible for holding evidence will be on their lawns in the pajamas and handcuffed by 5 a.m. Yeah, you guys are watching me respond. Damn right. There, you see what I posted. There's a 0% chance of that happening. God, I hope you're wrong. Check back in 3 months, bozo. Dude, 3 months? 3 months? I know you guys are really enjoying this. Yeah, so you guys are seeing what I'm writing. I'm not hiding Jack. But this is unfortunately going bad. Yike. Boy, if that's true, yikes. Yike. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't want to be on much longer. I just want to come on. I wasn't going to be able to sleep with this crap going on. I knew it. But yeah. This is funny. I always like to try to leave with something a little fun. But by the way, guys, let me know what you think below if you see this. If you see this before we hear any news, let me know what you think. Are we going to get this today? Later today, tonight, tomorrow? Is she going to arrest anybody? Her and Cash going to arrest anybody? Or is this going to get even stinkier yet? I don't know. Personally, I want to hope that right now those doors are kicked in, that people are being arrested. That we wake up at 8 a.m. By 8 a.m., she has this stuff, is able to come out and do a press conference and say, I've got it. And these people are being arrested. They will never work again in the government. We're removing their pensions. Gone. I hope so. But there's a part of me that's worrying that even if she does do that now, they've destroyed shit. And she never should have let this happen. Big fuck up. What the hell are you asking them and ordering them over and over? If they're not answering you, lady, get somebody over there because something's wrong. God, the whole office of FBI not answering you and you're hauling your orders. Ugh. All right, ALX posted this, checking in on Olbermann, Jeff Bezos. I shared this note with the Washington Post team this morning because the Washington Post team is openly rebelling against their boss. I owned a business. If my mechanics refuse to do their job, you're fired. You're fired. So I think HR departments are just a big waste of time and a big scam. I'm writing to let you know about a change coming to our opinion pages. We're going to be writing every day in support and defense of two pillars, personal liberties and free markets. We'll cover other topics too. But I like this. Keith Olbermann, fuck you. Nah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got watched saying that one on here. And tell your plastic girlfriend she's actually shamed herself, which none of us who ever met her thought was possible. He's got a little problem, don't he? But I just think it's funny. Funny how big their butt hurt. But let me know what you think. If you do see this, hey, I know it was a late unannounced stream. Give me thumbs up if you like anything I said. Consider subscribing. The links to my Rumble, my X, and I think my Instagram are all in the description, unless I accidentally erased them because I'm tired. But check that out. If you didn't like what I said, hey, feel free to leave the thumbs down. Thank you for taking any of your time to listen to my crazy tired butt. I'm going to go get my dogs out to go bathroom, and I'm going to go face down in the bed and get up in the morning and hope that this is fixed. I got a bad feeling going to wake up, and I'm not getting up 8 because it's 2:35 in the morning, and I'm going on 4 hours of sleep right now. So I just got this bad feeling I'm not going to wake up and it's going to be taken care of. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for checking this out. It's Kylie from Lion's Den. Talk to you later. And God, I hope this is fixed. I really do. Have a good one, everyone.